Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another Cyberpunk 2077 video. We are joined once again with the Phantom Liberty expansion, but this video, for a change, is not going to be speculation. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's going to be little snippets here and there, but for the most part, what I wanted to do was round up all of the relevant information that we have so far relating to this expansion and sort of put it into one easy to understand video. So guys, if this sounds like your cup of tea, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. It would really make my day, thank you. So let's start with the basics. Let's start with the admin stuff. Phantom Liberty's release date is currently to be confirmed. We know that it's coming this year, which is 2023 in case you have been in a coma. The expansion is also only available on current gen and PC, so this means that PlayStation 4 and Xbox One owners will not be able to experience this expansion. This also applies for the 1.7 update as well. So think of both of these in a way as near enough the same thing, at least when it comes to compatibility. Phantom Liberty is also a paid expansion. God, it feels like a long time since this has actually been a thing, you know, since you've actually bought a DLC for a single player game. It's nice, it's a bit of a throwback. The price is going to be unknown for, you know, probably till it releases. Alright, moving on to the meat and gravy of Phantom Liberty. Let's talk about the story. So little is known about Phantom Liberty's story, aside from it being described as a sort of spy espionage thriller. It is showcased in the first teaser trailer that you will once again be playing as V and form an alliance with the NUSA, or New United States of America. Here, the president of NUSA is first shown and looks exactly how you'd expect. Johnny Silverhand will return as a character and, in typical fashion, completely disagrees with V's decision to work with the NUSA. In the second teaser trailer, we get some more speeches from Silverhand questioning how many more times you'll get fucked by politicians, military runners and intelligence operatives because of their quote-unquote empty promises. He then goes on to state that all of these rotten fish swim in the same barrel, and that barrel is Dogtown. Dogtown is shown to be inside of Pacifica's stadium, but we will get to that very shortly. Finally, V gets in contact with a new character, Solomon Reeve, an FIA agent who is believed to be the only person left to trust. In itself, this seems to further imply that the NUSA fuck over the player in some shape or form. Anyway, look, the FIA is believed to be Cyberpunk's version of the CIA, so essentially a branch of government intelligence. They're secretive, they're the CIA, goddammit, like you know what they are. And of course, Solomon is played by big man Idris Elba, who once again is indeed my biological father. So, from what we can loosely gather, it seems that V forms an alliance with the NUSA. The NUSA fuck us over somehow and for some reason, and we need big man Idris Elba to get back at them, or maybe secure something which they took. That could be why the whole spy espionage angle has been worked in, going through Solomon Reeves to double cross the NUSA behind their backs, or because Solomon says to burn Dogtown to the ground. It could be a lot more direct than that, we're not entirely sure. And of course, how Dogtown even ties in with the NUSA is completely up to interpretation. Why is it so important? Why would you have to burn down Dogtown? Why does an FIA agent care so much about Pacifica? How does this have anything to do with the president? Why is the president's plane being shot down? Like, there's so many goddamn questions at the moment. Alright, so let's talk about Dogtown. We have established that Dogtown is a new area brought in with the Phantom Liberty expansion. Now, from a couple comments on my recent videos, it is pretty clear that this area is the interior of Pacifica's stadium. So no, this isn't some kind of combat arena, which I believed it would be, but rather a unique district. This makes sense considering that according to Cyberpunk's lore, the stadium used to house the Night City Corsairs, but has since been left abandoned because they got too good for Night City. So here's something which isn't necessarily confirmed, but is pretty evident in this shot of Dogtown. Firstly, there appears to be a new faction tied to this area. These two gentlemen off to the left seem to be a new gang. We can make out that the logo on one of their chests is a dog, so let's assume that this is tied to Dogtown. So either we have a criminal gang, very similar to the other gangs which exist in Night City, or alternatively, judging by how they're standing, or should I rather say guarding, maybe they are an unofficial police force. Wait, isn't that the same thing? We can also see that Pacifica has had a general aesthetic overhaul in one of these side shots. Here we can see that there are a load more skyscrapers than there are in the current game, and some even have working digital advertisements. We know that the combat area is going to be explored upon in Pacifica, so again, maybe this is where all of these new skyscrapers are being built in. But for a video about everything we know, there sure is a lot of speculation. So let's snap back to reality. Holy calamity, scream insanity. A brand new radio station is coming with Phantom Liberty called Growl FM and features community created content which have been sent to CDPR. So this should be around 15 user generated songs from members of the community that get picked either at random or based on how good they are, I don't know. Phantom Liberty will also give us brand new finishers, a new weapon or maybe more, and potentially some variants of already existing vehicles. But I think it's fairly likely to assume that this is going to be a pretty heavy expansion in terms of content which is going to exist inside of Pacifica, inside of the recently established combat zone, but then hopefully also the base game areas in the places that we're all used to and familiar with. But I think that really just about sums it up, and it's nice to actually talk about something which has been somewhat confirmed. So hopefully this was interesting or helpful, and if it was, be sure to leave a like on the video. Check out my Twitter and my Discord server, all links are in the description, and as always, I will catch you lot in a bit.